CJ, it's great to see you. Let's start with Tyler Robinson. Charlie Kirk's alleged shooter, 22-year-old Tyler Robinson. He's back in court. His legal team has been arguing that the prosecutor's office has a conflict of interest and should be removed from the case because one of the prosecutor's 18-year-old child was at Utah Valley University when Charlie Kirk was shot and killed. Also, Erika Kirk, she's been pushing for meaningful media access in this trial. So there's full transparency because, as we've been seeing for some time now, there are plenty of conspiracy theories getting plenty of traction, CJ.
You know, you're exactly right. It's incredible to see Erika Kirk continuing to be as strong as she is as she navigates this process. And again, calling for transparency, which I think is probably making a lot of those conspiracy theorists very much upset because it absolutely blows up their entire narrative. You know, it's interesting to see, the legal counsel of Tyler Robinson again try to delay this case. That was another motion that Erika Kirk had filed asking for a speedy trial to be conducted. Stop the delays, stop the grandstanding. Let's get justice for Charlie Kirk. Nothing's going to stand in the way of that. Erika's going to keep fighting, and I'm glad that she is.
Oh, absolutely. One woman who thought it was hilarious to watch a protester celebrate Charlie Kirk's death is the charming Jennifer Welch. And she's now using her podcast, her platform, to push deranged conspiracy theories about the president. Here is Jennifer Welch on her podcast, I've Had It, insisting that Trump's assassination attempt back in Butler was all staged.
Obviously, a lot of people are late to the party on this. A lot of people during the last presidential campaign got intoxicated by Trump's campaign. They got intoxicated by the fight, fight, fight photo, which I'm now going to go on the permanent record. I think he totally staged the assassination. I've watched it. I think he staged it. They lowered the flag. They let the press go in. I think he staged the whole thing. That's just my opinion. Maybe I'm going blue or not. I don't care.
CJ, can I get your reaction to this?
That woman is unwell. Like, I mean, when I think about the name of her show, I've Had It, I don't know if she's talking about she's had Sauvignon Blanc, a little bit of Cab, and maybe some Don Julio tequila right before recording, because every single time she opens her mouth, she wants to bring up intoxication. I think she's intoxicated every single time she speaks and she talks. The fact that this is a woman who is allowed to go on CNN almost every other night to spar with Scott Jennings, and we're supposed to treat her as a legitimate intellectual or legitimate political commentator as she spreads conspiracy theories about the attempted assassination of the leader of the free world. Give me a break. If a Republican did the same thing about any Democrat who is a victim of brazen political violence, they would be canceled. Their career would be over. We would not treat them as a legitimate political personality and or voice. When will we hold this woman to that same standard? I'm waiting on that.
You are exactly right, CJ. I couldn't have said it better myself. I have to get your thoughts on the Grammys. Singer Billie Eilish is right now being savagely mocked and labelled a hypocrite for declaring that no one is illegal on stolen land. And of course, she said, F ICE. That was what was on trend at the Grammys. Now, she made those comments while she owns a massive gated Hollywood mansion. And now the Daily Mail is reporting that the Native American tribe, the Tongva tribe, that owns land under Billie Eilish's multi-million-dollar LA mansion, said that celebrities should be explicitly referencing the tribes if they want to use them to virtue signal. CJ, do you have a message to Billie Eilish, or what did you make of this?
You just can't make this stuff up. If she really feels as if she's living on stolen land, then, well, give it back, Billy. No one's stopping you. Give it to any illegal you want to. Give it to any Native American tribe you wish to. No one is stopping you, but I guarantee you she won't. If she wants to house, I assume the mansion's quite spacious, put 100 illegals in there. What is stopping her from doing so? It's the fact that she actually doesn't give a damn about any of these people. She wants to go on stage and use her white guilt to make herself feel as if she's doing something. She thinks she's probably the reincarnation of Martin Luther King Jr. when she looks in the window. None of those things are true. Put your money where your mouth is, Billy, which is apparently in the hands of illegal aliens. But mine won't be going there, so maybe you can pick up the slack for me.
Yeah, she's getting absolutely slammed for this. So are other celebrities all wearing their ICE out pins. That was the message that was on trend. Last year it was all free Palestine. This year it's all F ICE. Interesting, just talking about immigration, why we have immigration immigration enforcement. It's not only to make America safer, of course it's doing that, but it's also to make America more affordable, CJ.
No, you're exactly right. When you have illegal aliens who are absolutely invading our country, taking up things like housing, it's driving up the cost of housing for American citizens in this country. We have an affordability crisis in many places in this country. Ironically enough, it's disproportionately in blue states and blue cities where most of these illegals go to for refuge because they know that these cities will not cooperate with ICE or the federal government that is eagerly trying to enforce immigration laws. That's actually driving citizens out of these cities because of how unaffordable it's become, because of their soft on crime and soft on immigration policies. And so you're exactly right. This isn't just about making America safe again. It's about making America more affordable again. President Trump gets it. This White House gets it. It's exactly why they will not stop, regardless of how much, folks like the mayor of Minneapolis or the governor of California and Gavin Newsom try to stand in their way.
CJ, I have to ask you about the Melania documentary. Much to the shock of Hollywood, First Lady Melania Trump's documentary has smashed its box office sales estimates during the opening weekend. The movie earned $7 million in ticket sales across the US and Canada, making it the best performing theatrical release for a documentary outside of concert films since 2012. I know you've seen it and I know it's being received very well. What can you tell us?
It was absolutely incredible. I had the opportunity to actually attend the premiere for the film here in Washington, D.C., and it was a crowd favorite. I'll tell you that. But also, too, it beats the experts' projections. We got to stop listening to these experts because they seemingly have not yet learned to stop betting against the Trumps. Every single time they are going to defy your expectations, defy your predictions. And Melania does that in this movie with absolute grace and class that we know her to be. This is the most iconic first lady to live in the White House since Jackie Kennedy. And they thought this was going to be a flop. They must have not been paying attention.
CJ Pearson, it is wonderful to speak with you again. Thank you so much for joining us.